Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Blackhawks be a GM. Out of the playoffs, beaten in the Stanley Cup, of course. They beat us in Game 5. It was not the performance we wanted. We didn't score as much as we wanted. But, you know what? It was actually a pretty good showing by our team. I'm not too disappointed about it. We're obviously interested to see how good everybody's going to be here at the end of the year. Everybody's really shaping up. Our team looks really good. I don't see much. I mean, look at our record: 64, 13, and 5. It's unbelievable. So, I mean, I don't think we have to make many changes in the offseason here. We'll see what we're dealing with contracts, player overalls, our depth chart. We'll see how all of that looks, and then we'll reassess. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so the Rangers, we knew we won that. Let's stop it. Come on, stop. Stop. Oh my God, it's having a brain crap. I mean, Drew won the Hart and the Art Ross, so we know that. Okay, so let's take a look at the other awards. Stat Central awards. All right, Rangers won the Cup. We went for the three-peat, couldn't get it. President's Trophy, our second one. Clarence Campbell, again, our third one in a row. Jonathan Drouin, yeah, he won the Art Ross for most points. He won the Hart for most valuable. James Norris was won by John Moore. Lady Bing was Jonathan Drouin again. Goldobin won the Calder. Henrik Lundqvist won the Conn Smythe. Daniel Cotton won the Vezina and the William M. Jennings. Scandella won the Masterton. Tays won the Selke for the second year in a row. Cotton won the Lindsay. And Drouin won the Maurice Richard. So another good performance by the Chicago Blackhawks in the stat area. Now, we're going to go up past the prospect thingamajigger. And I need a piece of digital paper here. So hold on, I got to change my input on my computer screen. Get a blank piece of digital paper. Oh, it's so nice. It's so crisp. No, we don't want to play the top prospect game. So, we're going to take a quick photo. Okay, so hold on. DuPont. Okay, Brust. I'm just going to write down their position and their last name. Rupp. Okay, and then we got Horton. And then Hodgson. Goalie. Okay, so there's not many wingers that they're saying. Now, we'll simulate up to this date. That'll get everybody retired. We might have some. Let's see. Nope, nobody's gone. Goalies. All right, it looks like McDonald and Nilstrup. Big players that are gone. John Michael Lyles, Gianta, Havlet, Kronwall, and Datsuk are gone. Volchenkov. And that looks like pretty much Markov. A lot of Montreal guys that never played a single game. Nikita Nikitin. Brad Richards is done. So is Chris Kelly. Mike Fisher. Marian Hosa's gone. Regier. And a couple other guys. Henrik Sedin. Daniel Sedin looks like he's still in it. And that peters off here at the end. All right. Now, let's go with trade block. We'll do best. Okay. Now, I need to go and look at GM options. We're going to go to scouting and scouting report. Okay. So we're going to see which one of these are in the top. Let's see. They gave us DuPont, who's a goalie. Let's see what the deal is with the goalie. DuPont is considered a first/second rounder. So I'm going to put that right next to him. 1/2. All right. And then they also gave us Hodgson. He's considered a top 10. So we're not going to probably pick him up. Kevin Hodgson. They also gave us a defenseman, actually two defensemen, Rupp and Horton. Let's take a look here. Here's Rupp. He's considered a first/second, 1/2. And then Horton is considered a second. Okay, so Jake Horton is considered a second. All right, and then we've got a right winger in Brust. He's considered a first rounder. So I think Nolan Brust would be our go-to guy with this draft, okay? I think that's probably the way we're going to go. There's also this Reginald Bolt. If you look at top skaters, there's Darcy Foster, Reginald Bolt, Sergei Vorbiev, and Paddock, and also Wilson. So the top 5 are all players. Now let's just see. So Foster... I'm going to take a look at their overalls in the the prospect game. Foster is a D-man. Bolt is a right winger. Vorobiev is a right winger or a left winger. And Paddock is a centerman. Okay, and Wilson is also a centerman. Okay, so we'll take a look at these guys, and we'll see exactly how good everybody is in terms of overall. Some of them obviously aren't going to be there. So let's take a look at goalies first. There is Hodgson. He's 56 overall. Okay. I'll put that down there. He's 50. That's average for goalies, really. And then DuPont is the other one. He's also 56 overall. All right. But his potential is probably not as high. Okay. Right wingers. They've got Bolt here. They've got him at a 72 overall. 72 overall. That's pretty strong. And then Brust is the guy that they've recommended for us. He's 69. That's not bad at all. That's not a bad pick. We could pick up Brust, hopefully. Now, that was it for right wingers. What about left wingers? There is Vorobiev, but he's probably not playing. No, that's the only one. And then we got a bunch of D-men. So let's see here. Rupp. Rupp is 56 overall. Okay. 56 overall. And then we've also got, there's Horton and Foster. Are they here? Oops. Let's see here. Another Ekblad. Here's Horton. He's 55 overall, so he's not really anything great. And Foster isn't playing. So that's the top player. We do have a couple centermen we got to take a look at that are from the top 5. There's Paddock and Wilson. Here's Paddock. He's 70 overall. And Wilson, Wilson isn't in this. So we pick up some information on a couple guys. I really like that Brust guy. He's 69 overall, and he was recommended. If I look at scouting report and find out where Brust is going to go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or 16, somewhere in there. Is where Brust will go. So we'd have to move up in the draft in order to pick him up. We'll see who's available and where they fall to us. But let me just take a look really quickly. I want to see where our amateur scout is. It's all the way maxed up. So I don't think there's a question here of whether or not we can trust our scout. I think that you can. I believe we have a pick, don't we? We have 2 first-round picks. Now, I'd like to maybe move up to 15. So Phoenix, Washington, Philadelphia. All right, so we'll look at Washington, Phoenix, and Philadelphia, and let's see if we can't pick one of those guys up. Let's see here. Washington. All right, they want to get rid of their first. They don't want our picks, though. What would they want in return? It'd be like a Nick Ritchie, who's actually getting up there now, 71 overall. There's Honka. They would want Smith. We could trade them Smith if they wanted, and we could find another one. Well, let's take a look at our center stats right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what we got right now. And Deneau, who's getting close, he could play 4th line. And I guess we could have LeBlanc. He's maxed out, right? So he's not getting any better. We really don't have that option. I mean, we could make Druin play 2nd line, but I do not want to do that. Pardon me, considering he's doing so well on the right wing. Or the left wing. Who else do we have? Left wingers, we got Klimchuk. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, nothing there. Right wingers. Yeah, no, we don't want to give that up. So they're not Washington. Oh, cancel. Oh, not Washington. Let's head over to Phoenix. Let's see if they want to get rid of their pick. They do. Do they want our picks? No, they don't. But they might have players. Hold on, let's see. Forwards, skaters matching their thing. They would want Brandon Saad. I mean, we could move Saad if we wanted to. We can get that kind of player. But no, it's a gamble. Okay, and the last one was Philadelphia. Picks. They will get rid of their pick. They probably don't want ours. They do not. Let's see here. What would they have to? They got a few more that they want to get rid of. There's LeBlanc, Kuma, Winnick, Levi. I would give them a bunch of picks. Levi, is he out? Yeah, Levi, Biggs, and Petty. All right, these guys don't have much value. Levi, what's the deal? 26 years old, 3.5 yellow stars. He's got really good numbers. That's the thing. Biggs, fourth line. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. We'll see what falls to us, all right? We'll see what falls to us here and pray for the best. Who were we looking at? Brust. He actually went to Phoenix at 15. Who else do we have here? First/second. There's DuPont. There's Rupp. Rupp is still available. So if we wanted to, we could pick up Rupp. He's 56 overall defenseman. Horton is a 55 overall defenseman. Hodgson, the goalie, he went to Colorado. Bolt, he went second. Foster went number 1. Paddock, he went, and Wilson went to Tampa. Actually, he dropped quite a bit. Let's see if we can't get. We'll go after Rupp and DuPont. Okay, they're recommending DuPont. Well, there's also this Russell Potter, an enforcer. No, that's okay. Yeah, Shaw, Rupp, and then goalies. DuPont, he could drop a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up that player. I'm going to pick up Rupp. Well, he's considered a second rounder. I don't know how I got first/second. Then let's pick up the goalie. Okay, we'll pick up DuPont, Jerome DuPont, with our first pick in the draft. And then we're going to I don't know if we have a second. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go after Rupp. Get the guy they suggest. There you go. Okay. Now, we do have a second round pick, but it's going to come really late. Horton is the other guy we can get after here. So we're going to shut down our phones. We'll see if we can get him. Horton is gone. He went to Buffalo there. And there's another Ovechkin. Another Ovechkin in the draft. There's a lot of interest in Jeffrey Tamura. This power forward center. Offensive defenseman, Yuri Nikulin. Ronald Ratchik. You know what? I'm going to go after that power forward center. There he is here. Casey Gillies. All right, and then we're going to auto-draft now because there's nothing much anymore. Once you get to the bowels of the draft, it's literally second round. There's bowels. All right, so we got DuPont and Ruff. So that's 2 guys off the pick list that are not bad at all. Let's go into the re-sign phase. Let's see what we're up against at this point. I think drafting in the next game, I hope it's going to be a little bit more realistic. Okay, we're going to have to qualify get Jack Campbell and Morgan Klimchuk. Does not look like too many freaky, crazy contracts to re-sign. Centerman. We're good on centerman. We are going to give McNeil a new contract. But we'll come back to him in a second. We're not going to give Lander a new contract, I don't think. I don't see any reason to. Left wings, we've got Klimchuk and Saad. I will give new contracts to both those guys. Nick Ritchie will give a new contract too. Right wingers, we got pretty much everybody locked down. It's not a big year for us to re-sign. Now, defenseman, we want to look at that guy. We got Seth Jones. Nick Leddy's 87 overall. My God. And Cam Fowler is still an 85. Jalmerson 85. Honka 83. Good for him. Kuma's an 80. Levi's still 79. Now that guy, here's Rupp, 56 overall. 3 yellow stars. And then we got that goalie. We also got that center. How good is that center? I'm sure he's shit. But Gillies, 3 red stars. Not too bad, I guess. Goalies. Daniel Cotton, 91 overall. Jack Campbell, 83. We got Hall. We got Preseni. Man, oh man, we got a lot of good players here. OJ. DuPont is actually 3 yellow stars. 3 yellow stars for DuPont. That's not bad. That's not bad for the draft, but first round, we've got better prospects in like Preseni and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna give Jack Campbell another contract, I think. Nothing major here to be said. So I'm gonna get out my calculator. All right, centerman. We're gonna give McNeil a new contract. Let's see if he wants. Let's see if I put 3 years in there. What does it go to? 2.5. It jumps. It jumps big time. No, I don't want to give him that much. Let's give him the 770 for the 1 year because he's gonna jump big next year. So he's gonna have a big leap. I'm gonna release Lander. I think I won't worry about it because we'll have McNeil, Broadhurst, Hartman, probably the other way around, and then Kopech, I suppose. I don't know. Klimchuk, yeah, we need to give you a new contract. He wants 3.445. for 3 years. Or 2 years as much. You know what? I'll give him the 3 years at 3.445. Oh. That gives us 2.930, all right? So that's not bad. We'll save a little bit here. 930 for Morgan Klimchuk. And then we can get Saad a new contract here, too. He wants 2.48 for 3 years. All right, let's give him 2.48, I guess, for 3 years. 2.48. And we can actually offer him 2.110. So we'll save a few $100,000, you know? Whoop. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Come on, game. There we go. 2.110 for Brandon Saad. We'll come back to Richie. Right wingers, we don't need to resign. Defenseman, we need to give Cam Fowler a new contract. He wants $5 million for 2 years. Oh, my God. Or a little bit more, barely expensive for 3 years. Let's give him 3 at 5.070. Oh, my God. Sometimes I hate calculating on iPhones. 4.310 is what we're going to get him. And then I'm going to sim a day. I want to make sure that we got everybody. Okay? And then we can assess how much cap space we have. Because we still got to sign Honka for a contract here. Let's see. Because we spent quite a bit here. I'd imagine we probably only got about $5 million left. So we got Cam Fowler, we got Saad, and we got McNeil. And Morgan Klimchuk. Gives us $3.9 million left to sign players. And do we have any other guys that are playing? We got the goalie, and we got to get Campbell a contract, and we got to give Honka a contract. I think Honka is more important. He only wants 1.610 for 3 years. Yeah, let's give him that. 3.3 years, I can give him that. 1.61. That'll give us 1.370. That's what we can get him for. That is a steal of a deal on Honka. Thank you very much. And then we will sign our goalie here. He wants, 1.425. Here, 1.5. Let's get him for 2 years. 1.5. And we can get actually for 1.280. There you go. So we'll save a little bit on him too. Oh, wait, 1.275. Sorry, 1.275. There we go. So let's sim another day, and then we'll just lock up those prospects. That should. We're only gonna have like $1 million in cap space at this point. No room for free agents. Thank God we don't need any. We got Jack Campbell and we got Julius Honka. It gives us. Oh, we still got 2.235, but I'm not gonna risk anymore. Let me just. Oh, centers. Was it left wingers? Right wingers? Defense. It was defense? Who the hell do we need to sign still? No. I thought we still needed to sign somebody here. Oh, Richie. There he is. Jesus. Richie, why are you hiding down the contract? 1.655. Wow, 740. He does not max out. That's 3 years. That's going to put him at 25 years old. Odds are Nick Ritchie is not going to get very high here. Not going to worry about Mashinter. Nope, not worried about those guys. Let me just make sure I got everybody then. Lander. Yeah, I'm going to release Lander. I don't need him. I'd rather have a prospect of some kind. And that is it. Oh, that's centers. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, so we got Richie. We're going to let those other guys go. Black or Cushman, Mashinter. And that is it. Okay, so let's sim one more day. Whoop! Oh, Jesus. Dropped my controller. God damn. That's not good. Easy decision to sign a contract. Perfect. All right, so we got that. Let's now go to free agency. Now that everybody's all set up and happy. With $2 million of cap space, that's not going to sign much. And I'm not looking to at this point, but we can pick up some prospects. I mean, we got 13 roster openings. We can pick up some prospects if they're available. But I think I'm going to stop here. Okay. Some people say go to the second day of the free agency, so maybe we'll do that. Let's just simulate up to day 2. And we'll go to free agency. So there's Mikko Koivu, James Reimer. Goalies, how 86 overall. Jonas Hiller. It's a year of the goalies, man. That's not bad at all. Yeah, Koivu, $7.8 million is what he wants. Ruutu, he wants 3.9. Everybody wants so much money, man. I can't afford that. If I look at potential players, we got Connor Murphy, Derek Forbert, 78 overall. Is he a UFA? He is. Depth D. I would gamble on him. 925. Yeah. Well, we'll take a look at that when we get back. I'm going to cut it off there. We'll take a look at free agents and stuff. Guys that we can pick up that might jump and provide, you know, at least some trade value at the very least. All right. So I'll leave it there. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.